People, you're welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making the back of the Igbo blouse that was posted earlier. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is just to prep the fabric. I'll fuse the lining with interfacing as well as raw silk. If you have not watched the first part of this video, the link will be in the description box. It is very important. You have to stop here and go back there and watch the first part, then you join us in this after that. We're going to be drafting the back. So first you measure your zip allowance. I'm going to be using 1.5 for the zip allowance, and I'm going to roll it straight down. So you measure the length of the armhole, the waist length, then the length of the blouse. Okay, then you extend the lines. So because we are still going to be joining front and back together, you can as well use one side of the front. Sure, everything is in order. Put it, you can see everything is in line. They are in shape. So meaning if I'm cuffing this now, I'm cuffing it to this point. Okay. So make sure everything is in order. This is the waistline, which is also the same thing. Then the bending is ending here as well. So that should guide you basically. So the next thing you do, you come to the waistline and you're going to go in by 1 inch, not ½ inch this time around, but 1 inch. 1 inch this way. Then from your previous line, you also measure that same 1 inch, and then you connect it back this way. My people. So you're blending it back to the previous line as well. I'm supposed to use different chalk for this, but this is for a client. I don't want too much chalk on my lining, you know. I'm not the one wearing this. Okay, like this, and then back this way. So you proceed and put your shoulder measurement on the shoulder. The shoulder is 16 divided by 2, that will be 8 inches. Don't forget you're starting from this line. 8 inches. You roll it down. You measure 3 inches. And then you measure 1 inch. And connect it this way. And you had your same allowance of ½ inch. Then you finish the armhole this way. Next, you put your bust measurement. The bust is 42 divided by 4. That will be 10.5. You put the 10.5. You come to the waistline. You put the waist measurements divided by 4. The waist is 36 divided by 4. That will be 9. Put the 9. I'm going to be putting 1 inch dart. I'll come to the hip line. I'll pull the hip divided by 4. The hip is 42.5 divided by 4. 10.6. You put it here. Next is just to put your seam allowance. I'm using 2.5 for my seam allowance, which I'm going to put 2.5. Then you connect the points together. So the next is to put our dart. So from this line, you measure the nipple to nipple distance divided by 2. It's ½ inch allowance. doing an armhole princess dart, so I'm sending the darts to the armhole. Half-inch dart on both sides, half here, half here. So that is stopping 1 inch below your armhole. So the next thing I'll do now is just to put the neck width and also the neck depth. I don't know the neck this one. So same as in the front, I'm using 4 inches. Then the neck depth, I'm going to use 4.5. I should do 5. So 5. I'm using 5 for the neck depth, and I'm just going to connect it together. And we are done. We're going to go ahead and cut this out on your raw silk. Okay, there's something I need to explain. Assuming you measure this dart that is at this side of the line and it's not equal with this side, you need to extend this part like the way we used to extend it in front, this way, and then get the new armhole. But mine is equal, so there's no point extending it because I actually have the exact thing. Do you understand this? This dart leg, you measure it.
If it's for these parts,
yes.
Okay.
If it's not the same with this,
okay,
that is coming this way, you extend this side here and blend it again.
okay, okay.
Like assuming it's not equal here, you can see that I did not even take any dart from this side on the armhole, so that's why it's equal, I guess. So you just reblend it and extend it outside,
Okay,
like this. But I'm not doing this.
I'm sorry, ma'am. If you extend it like that, won't this place be longer than the other side?
Never be. The front that you used to extend by 2, do they used to be longer? The front, we always extend the front now by 2.
Then you're going to extend your dart leg outside the armhole.
This is the shape. Look for the short spot.
Okay.
See now, you extend it outside the line now by 2 inches. After joining it, won't they be equal? They'll be equal. You understand?
Yes.
So your seam allowance is going to be on the raw silk. Okay. Yes. So that's it. Don't forget to notch your zip allowance. So if you open it up, this is how. So the next thing is to join them together. You pick one center back, join it with one side back, and do the same thing to the second side as well as your lining. Okay, just place them on top of each other like this, right side to right side. You're going to start the joining from the hem line. From the hem line, please take notes. So after joining the raw silk and the lining together, the next thing is just for you to place the George fabric on it. You know, the back is flat, so we're not going to be doing this on the mannequin. You can just place it on a flat surface like this. Make sure you position it nicely the way you see me doing, and just place it on it and pin. Then you take to the machine and sew it all around before you now turn with lining, and you can proceed and join with the front afterwards. And that'll be the end of the tutorial for today. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please kindly subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I put up a new tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.